They said he was playing the race card. He won just under £450,000. Professor Tanweer Ahmed versus United Lincolnshire Hospitals, NHS Trust. They said he was playing the race card. The tribunal said race discrimination. This is the case of Professor Tanweer Ahmed versus United Lincolnshire Hospitals NHS Trust. Professor Ahmed was a senior NHS consultant and academic with decades of experience and a distinguished career. When he raised concerns about how he was being treated at work, instead of addressing those concerns properly, he was accused of playing the race card. The Employment Tribunal was very clear about that phrase. They said it was derogatory, dismissive, and carried racial connotations. This wasn't about professionalism, it wasn't about tone, and it wasn't about performance. The tribunal found that Professor Ahmed had been directly discriminated against because of race, victimised for raising concerns about discrimination, and unfairly dismissed. On liability, he won. Then came the question of compensation. Initially, Professor Ahmed was awarded just over £250,000, but that wasn't the end of the case. Because of the seriousness of the losses, including long-term loss of earnings and pensions, the tribunal carried out further remedy proceedings. They closely examined the NHS Trust disciplinary process and found a biased and one-sided investigation, unreasonable delays, a process that failed to follow fair disciplinary standards. Because of those failures, the tribunal applied a 10% ACAS uplift to the compensation. And then on the 7th October 2025, the tribunal increased the award. The final amount the NHS Trust was ordered to pay was just under £450,000. That figure includes loss of earnings, substantial pension loss, injury to feelings, interest, and the ACAS uplift for procedural failures. That wasn't a token award. It reflected the seriousness and long-term career damage by race discrimination. When an employer says you're playing the race card, what they're often doing is shutting the conversation down. The tribunal didn't allow that, and neither should you.